Afrobeat news. So over a year ago, I made a video titled Lil Kesh Fell Off. And in that particular video, I tried to explain why I think Lil Kesh fell off. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, that particular video was trash. It wasn't really done properly. But my point still stand. Lil Kesh actually did fall off. And that was why I made that particular video, to let people know that Lil Kesh have fallen off. But right now, I'm coming in, I'm trying to review to check, is Lil Kesh actually making a comeback in the industry? Now, this is because Lil Kesh recently dropped a song. I'll call this a hit single somewhat, because this particular song have been pulling numbers that are unexpected from Lil Kesh. For the past couple of years, I would say 2 years or so, Lil Kesh have been pulling this kind of numbers. So far, this particular single titled Don't Call Me featuring Zinoleesky have been pulling numbers on YouTube and I think other social platforms as well. And with this particular single being released, I think it's time for us to try to analyze if Lil Kesh is still falling off or maybe making a comeback in the industry. Now, personally, what do I feel about Lil Kesh? Personally, I feel like Lil Kesh have been trying to make a comeback in the industry ever since his debut album, ever since the Yagi album dropped, and ever since he left the Olamide record label. People started doubting him. Lil Kesh have been trying to make a comeback. It's been slow. It took some time for Lil Kesh to get himself, and he had to drop an EP that I would say wasn't really one of the best EPs from Lil Kesh. The Ecstasy EP wasn't really the best EP. Somewhat it had mixed reactions. For example, let's say Pulse NG rated it like, I think, a 7 out of 10. Nigerian somewhat rated it about 6 to 7 out of 10 as well. Personally, I feel like that album was that EP was a 5. It wasn't really it for Lil Kesh. It wasn't like a comeback EP. It wasn't like an EP that would probably create any buzz in the industry. And that particular EP did not really created any buzz per se in the industry, even though it had some really, really fire feature in that particular EP. Normally was up on that EP with Okpo song. Okpo song was actually a decent song. Then you have Fireboy DML on Love Like This, pretty decent song as well. But generally the EP was good, but it wasn't just there. It wasn't there enough to the point where we could say this was a comeback for Lil Kesh. However, that was a strong attempt from Lil Kesh. Now with this particular single, and with the numbers it's pulling, this actually might be the comeback song that Lil Kesh needs, because the song sound good. It's a really, really strong feature. It's a decent song, decent effort from Zinoleesky as well as Lil Kesh. Both guys did great on this particular song. The numbers actually is there to prove as well, because so far this particular song is pulling so much like numbers. In fact, when I first saw the song, I thought probably Lil Kesh must have inflated his views, but it turns out that these are legit views. Lil Kesh did not inflate his views. People really do like this song. His fans really do mess with this song, as well as critics alike. Now, the only thing with this particular song is that it is a featured song. So Zinoleesky is on the song, and most people would give credit to Zinoleesky for bringing the song to life. Most people would say the only reason why Lil Kesh was able to get another hit song under his belt after probably 2 years of trying is because he had Zinoleesky on the song. Now, I won't go as far as saying that. I definitely do think that Lil Kesh showed that he had content. He's not just that artist that we knew from the Shocky days that would just come on his track and shout all through and say, vulgar words and shout all through and expect us to buy into it. He's actually coming in right now with, more depth to his person. He's now coming in with, deeper message and showing that he has way more to offer than expected. So for me, I think this is a very, very solid effort, and this would, in my books, equate to a major comeback for Lil Kesh. However, like I said, there are other critics out there that might feel like the fact that Lil Kesh doesn't have a song by himself that is pulling the numbers, therefore Lil Kesh has not actually made a major comeback. People might as well say the only reason why this particular song he's pulling this much numbers is because Zinoleesky is hot right now. Zinoleesky is the new thing. People want to see Zinoleesky, and people are looking for every means to hear a new Zinoleesky song, and that's the only reason why this became a hit. You know what, guys? That's pretty much where we are right now. But the only thing I would say is that I give Lil Kesh all the credit for this particular song. Like I said, I do feel like it's a major comeback for Lil Kesh, but he still has to prove to a lot of people as well that Zinoleesky is not the person that made this comeback possible. He still has to probably put out a single of just himself doing his thing, showing us that he still has it. He's still the same guy that released a fair joke, would have released some of the biggest songs from, way back 2017, 2018. So that's pretty much where we are right now with Lil Kesh. But guys, say more you think about Lil Kesh. Do you think Lil Kesh has made a major comeback with this song, or do you think that Lil Kesh is in that on show zone where you don't know if this is as a result of Lil Kesh or it's as a result of Zinoleesky? In the meantime, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm out now, guys. Peace.